Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Guess what we're doing today?
Giving haircuts.
We are giving some haircuts to Impatiens. And so these are getting a little bit out of hand in the greenhouse.
And what he means by out of hand is they're in little packs. So right now, if this was in your garden, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
But being that they're in little packs, we don't want them to get quite too tall.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to give them a haircut basically right above where the tag is. And this is going to hurt a lot of you.
So many people just cringe when they do this.
They do. Can I just say, look at those beautiful colors.
They're gorgeous. Yes.
Isn't that fun? Do you plant Impatiens?
Mm-hmm. If you have a shade area. Yeah.
And if you do, have you ever given them a haircut when you've purchased them?
So this is I promise you, this is one of the best things that you can do for your Impatiens to fill them out. Generally speaking, you only need to do this once. Once during the early on. We're controlling growth, and we're controlling this, as Amy had said. It's getting a little out of hand in the greenhouses, and so we're gonna go through and cut these, but it's also gonna promote the growth. That's what we really want. Is we want this to thicken up. We've had customers in the past where they take like 15 flats, and he always said, go ahead and cut them right away.
And he knew he was going to get them without color.
Yeah, they're just sticks. But once you do it and you see the results, I promise you'll be like, okay, do this. So go ahead, chime in below. Have you done this? What were the results? And I guarantee you, people are going to be like, yes, yeah. Once you do it, and
so we'll go through and give a haircut to about half of what we have in stock. That way, it'll be ready to go later on. But a lot of people do not want to buy them when they're
You'll see what they look like here in a short bit.
So we do leave some of them leggier, and we tell them go ahead and clip them back. And we do that. We do that on purpose. There's a lot of people that do not like seeing that.
Now, so at home, you're probably going to get the trusty scissors or shears out and do that. How we do it, and we do have some videos. There's a really old YouTube video where we actually take a hedge trimmer and we just buzz right down, right over the tags like Amy was talking. Yeah, because we've got benches of Impatiens to do. So it's just cut them right back. And you kind of run your fingers through, get some of that foliage out of there that got cut, and just clean them up. And then it's about a 2-week lag time, really. So it'll go a lot faster if you're feeding with the Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer. If you're go right ahead, right away, and you start fertilizing.
I feel like you're gonna womp me with
I'll
those
try.
things.
I try not to get you this morning.
So they will branch out. So if they're getting a little bit leggier, they're gonna branch out all at the bottom, and that's gonna make them bushier when you're growing them at home.
Can you just grab one pack out of there and just show what one individual pack looks like? You can probably see now a lot.
Do you see how leggy it is?
Yeah. So, okay, let's do this.
It will not look like that in 2 weeks.
So, this is the slow way for us, but that's all we're really doing.
And he's going basically right above where that tag is. That's because it doesn't need to be much lower than that. It has some greenery. It's going to grow. It's going to fill out. And it'll just make for a much thicker plant later on. When we normally have customers do this for the first time, if they notice that there's a leggier plant that they have, they just look at us cross-eyed and
you want me to do what?
And I'm like, okay, well then do every other one and you'll see what happens.
Just commit to it and do it.
They do, and then next year they're like, oh yeah, that was.
Then it doesn't hurt them. They're like, yeah, just do it.
Because they're grown they're grown tight together here. They're not meant to stay in these packs. They are meant to get into the ground and get bigger. So this happens. This is not uncommon. Could we bring them in later so they don't get quite as leggy? You could, but then you take the risk of what if you don't have enough sun? What if there's not enough heat? You want them at a certain point.
This way the plant has got a good base to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a good root system and it's ready to roll. It just needs to be cut back a little bit.
And really this applies to Impatiens, petunias. I wouldn't worry about begonias with that at all. I would not cut back begonias. I would not cut back salvia. unless it's really,
salvia
really
we trim
leggy.
up to.
That's really early though.
Yeah, the big salvia we do. But really, that's all there is to it. So that's getting us ready for summer. You know what we basically just did? We gave it a bikini wax. We just got it ready for.
He does not know what a bikini wax is, obviously.
No.
That's like a buzz cut, honey.
Oh, okay, that's different. Swimsuit season's coming up. We got to get things ready. So.
I cannot believe you went there again.
So, that's trimming back. That's trimming back our Impatiens.
Is this what they
that
do?
Needs help. Help me. Don't send help. Should be fine. So, give this a try. I promise you, it's going to turn out beautifully. You want to do this one too?
Sure.
Let's give this one.
I'm holding the
Let's give this
basket
one a trim.
because it's like on the edge of.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at those beautiful blooms.
Isn't that pretty? Bye bye.
You sound like a cereal.
Right?
It is sad to see them all go, but
It
happens.
They'll come right back. It's about 2 weeks, like we said. But this is going to be the best 2 weeks for the growth and filling out for these.
Oh, and the sun is starting to come out. The weather's getting warmer.
It's actually going to get nice
The
today.
birds are singing. It's so beautiful out. Even if it's cold out, it's still, this is like such a fun time of the year. So just like that, and then he's gonna just take his fingers and run through, because you don't want to leave a lot of.
That foliage will kind of rot down, so you can see just running my hands through there. It actually works really nice when it's wet, because it sticks to your fingers. So that actually helps kind of pull some of that out. I know you're still laughing at my joke.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I was thinking something else in my head, but I won't say it.
See, you got those thoughts too. All right, so
Beautiful.
That is trimming her back.
And we're gonna hit it with the BYN Fertilizer right away.
Mm-hmm. You can put that down.
Because we want it to start getting that growth, getting those branches to come out and blooming again, as for us as quickly as possible, so that customers can buy them.
We're just gonna speed that time up, and so I'm just gonna pull this right on out. Just gonna show. So that's what a little stick looks like now, but it's got nice roots. It's got a nice growth. You know, the plant is established. It's just, you know, where we cut, it's gonna branch out. It's gonna force that undergrowth and make it kind of go laterally. So it's gonna really, really thicken up. So it's gonna be beautiful.
This is so scary for most people.
It is.
People.
Yeah. But it does. It turns out great. We do that with our hanging bags. We have the Al's pouches. We plant them up. Today we'll go through. We kind of let them get established just a little bit. Today they're gonna get cut.
So the Al's pouches it's basically a plastic, really thick. You want to grab one?
Yep.
It's a really thick plastic that has designated holes in it, and we plant it with Impatiens. You could do begonias. You could do anything with them. And they're one-sided, and they start growing, and then we'll plant within these little holes, and then we'll pinch them because we want them to fill out like this, and it gets just full of it. And then they're meant for, if you look on the backside, there's nothing on there.
They hang against a wall.
They
or
hang against a wall or
something.
tree.
Yeah.
Yep.
So these will probably get cut today.
We'll get these all pinched up, and you water from the top. And this is one of those instances where you want it to water quite a bit because it needs to get all the way down.
Yeah, they're not hard. A lot of people ask, like, how do I water that? Well, the answer is carefully. So you don't want to overwater. So that
But
you don't have
gravity will
soup.
take it down.
You don't want soup sitting down here at the bottom, but it does have to be enough that you get that moisture all the way down. But they work nice. They turn out fantastic.
This is a mix. This is that same color of all the purples and pinks that we just showed you. But
It's gonna get a haircut. Yeah.
It'll be good.
So, all right. Speaking of our BYN Fertilizer, we have three today.
Yes, we do.
Because we keep getting more. There was inquiries again this morning, so you're gonna have to answer some emails of, hey, we'd like to carry your BYN Fertilizer in our greenhouse.
We'd love that.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's more for you to answer. But Pedersens Nursery in Salem, Oregon, Third Day Market in Jefferson, North Carolina, and then My Sweet Roots Farm in Flora. Manti, Utah, boy.
You did initials on there and you forgot what they were.
No, there was script.
Can you say theirs again?
Sweet Roots Farm and Flora in Manti, Utah.
There we go.
There, we got it.
So,
Pedersens.
Oregon, Utah, and...
Utah.
What did I say?
I don't know.
No, what is the other one? North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina. So, Pedersens Nursery in Salem, Oregon, Third Day Market in Jefferson, North Carolina, and Sweet Roots Farm and Flora in Manti, Utah.
There we go.
Bam.
Can we cut the first part and just leave this? Oh, that's right, it's live.
No, it's live. We can't. So, all right.
Very good. Well, welcome to the family. Be sure to go in and see them. If they're in your area, like, give a heart or give a thumbs up, or tell us that they're in your area, because we love to see where everybody is from, and that is something that our retailers also, when they're watching our page, if they're watching our page, like to see that people are saying, yes, I know where you are, and I'm going to come get it from you.
Yeah, there's been a lot of comments of like, hey, Leo. I've been looking at some of the comments from the past lives that we did, and they're like, yeah, they're in my area. So that, that person is going to go to that greenhouse or that retailer and pick up the Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer. So that's awesome. And that's
very excited
that's how it works. So we're so excited for small business, working with small business. So we thank our retailers, and we appreciate more of those retailers, and that helps get that network across the United States. So
it
we're
is
filling in.
fun that we've been getting reorders back in for cases.
Yeah.
They're like, we sold out in a week.
Yeah. Awesome.
Like,
ship out another case.
Off you go.
Yep.
Like, that's awesome.
That was a nice, like, man, we sold out in 1 week. All right, here's another case. Yeah.
No problem.
Awesome. Yeah. So as people walk in the doors of those greenhouses, those stores, those retail stores, we're looking forward to working with
As
them.
a reminder, you can find where those retailers are across the country at thebeatyourneighbor.com under the retailer locator list. If there's one in your area, please, please, please go stop in there, grab a jar of fertilizer, tell them we sent you. That's always good for us to know and for them to know. And then if there's not one in your area, you can order in 48 states off thebeatyourneighbor.com, and we will ship it to you.
Yep. So go to the beatyourneighbor.com website for more information. There's actually a lot of information there.
There is.
Not only just locations for the retailers, like you were saying, but also there's blog articles. There are a lot of blog articles. There's links to our videos that takes you right to our YouTube channel. So if you're like, hey, I'd like to know how to trim Impatiens, does Sharky's have a video on that? And
the answer is yes.
The answer is yes. There's well over there's like 550 videos.
You could binge watch.
Yeah, absolutely, way better than Netflix. And we won't even charge you. You can binge watch 550.
Just hit that follow button. Hit the follow and the like.
Subscribe. Yeah, hit the subscribe on YouTube.
There's your charge.
Yeah.
You have to hit a button.
Exactly. So, all right, back to work. Yes.
Yesterday we went on a dam tour.
Yeah, DAM.
Yes. And we took videos for you to see. So I'm gonna commit you to get that on.
I'll get it on today. Yeah,
it was really fun to go see all the water flowing out of them. And
those dams are roaring.
They are. They didn't even have all the gates open, and they were just.
You think of all that snow melt that's coming from way to the north, and all that water flowing out, and you just cannot believe the power of that. It was really amazing. You stand next to those dams where that. I don't know how many gallons are coming out per second, but it's you just wow.
So later today you will see probably that come up.
Yeah.
So make sure you check back on the page if it doesn't come up in your feed. And I made dinner last night.
Yes. So you've got a video coming out.
I got a video
on our
coming
YouTube
out.
Channel.
Correct.
And you made
I did chicken Alfredo or chicken fettuccine Alfredo.
It was good.
It was very good.
Like homemade.
Yep,
like
the sauce and everything.
Not like ragu or
right.
No.
And the video is only about 5 minutes long, which means that it cooks very quickly.
Yeah.
It didn't cook in 5 minutes. It cooked more like in 10, 15 minutes.
The hardest part was me
waiting.
Yeah, waiting.
And eating my cheese.
Yeah, I snuck in and grabbed some cheese. So, but yeah, the hardest part of doing these recipe videos is me like, oh, I'm so hungry. Like come on, let's get this wrapped up and so we can eat.
And I'm like, whoa, wait, we gotta do the intro.
Another
wait.
take.
Let's do another take on that.
Another take on this.
So those
that's
will all be
too.
coming out probably today.
Yeah, and again, on our YouTube channel, Amy has a bunch of videos on cooking and baking. So
yes.
So whether it's supper, so you've got.
And you say, why are you doing cooking and baking? You're a greenhouse.
Home
Well,
and
we
garden.
travel too.
Yeah.
But in our off season, like during this season, you get to see so much of the greenhouse and you get to see so much of our life as far as being in the greenhouse. But in the fall and the winter, there's not the greenhouse flowers like we have now.
And you're
so
inside doing some cooking because you love
I
cooking.
like to cook.
Yeah.
So that's why we just kind of keep that rolling and make sure that that beautiful little algorithm remembers us.
So there is a whole playlist on our YouTube channel of cooking and baking videos with the recipes there. So that's something else to check out.
Excellent.
So, all right. Thanks
Have
for
a great
watching.
day.
Bye.